Hi, my name is Frank Skufka, and I'm an advisor with the School of Biology. This video is intended for students who have 0 to 15 credits and will be registering for their second semester, most likely in the spring. The School of Biology hopes that you've had a very successful semester and that things are going well for you. In this video, I'm going to discuss registration advising, the schedule of when you will register, give some unique instructions for specific students, some general registration information, and then talk about organizations within the School of Biology and upcoming events. Now, as far as advising for registration, if you're watching this video, you've already received the email likely, and follow the link to get to the video and you're currently watching it. Now, after watching this, you'll want to go to the link for scheduling an appointment, click on that, and then schedule an appointment with your advisor. And you'll go to the appointment. At the appointment, you'll look at what type of courses you have and what you still need. And then your advisor will give you a PIN number to allow you to register for the spring semester. Now, this advising session is primarily for registration, but if you do have issues that you want to discuss, go ahead and bring them up. It might be necessary, however, though, to make a second appointment so that you can discuss these issues, concerns, or whatever in the depth necessary. So if you do have something else you want to talk about, please bring it up and realize that depending on the amount of time necessary for it, we might set up a second appointment. Now, if you're watching this video, you should have 0 to 15 credits. And so a lot of you will be registering November 17th. Now, these credits are credits that you currently have earned. So if you came in with 0 credits and you're taking 15 credits, you would still consider yourself 0 credits, which means November 17th is a date that you will be registering. Now, if you brought in some transfer courses or you took some courses in high school that you received credit for, you'll look at one of the other dates, possibly November 16th, November 15th, if you're at 15 credits, might be when you're registering. Registration on these dates opens at midnight. Now, if you are an athlete, you want to be sure to go see Dr. Patrick Burns so that he can sign off on your progress report. If you are a secondary science teaching major, please be sure to go see Dr. Rob Reinsvold. Rob works very closely with the students who are secondary science teaching majors, going and watching their observations. This major kind of straddles 2 schools with education and biology, so you want to make sure you're receiving the best advice possible. If you are a pre-professional student, meaning you're looking at going into med school, vet, dental, physician's assistant, OT, PT, optometry, something along those lines, you'll want to be sure to schedule an appointment with either Dr. Ginger Fisher or myself, Frank Skufka, sometime in your second semester. In this first semester, we just want you to focus on your grades and doing well. But beyond this first semester, it's going to be very important that you are doing the things necessary to make you as competitive as possible for your professional school. Before you come see us, though, so after making your appointment with us, before you either come see Dr. Ginger Fisher or myself, you'll want to make sure to go to our website and look at the information for the profession that you're interested in. This will allow you to have a little background when you come in, and we can focus the discussion specifically to your needs. Now, if you are going pre-med, so you're looking at medicine, either MD or DO, you'll want to be sure that you take psychology and sociology courses. Psych 120, Intro Psych, and Soc 100, Intro Sociology, are 2 courses you'll want to take. They will have information that will be very important to learn in order to be successful on the entrance exam for med school, the MCAT. Right now, though, we just want you focusing on your grades. We want you getting used to college, getting used to being in a new environment, getting used to your courses, and then after your first semester, in your second semester, go ahead and make an appointment, and we'll discuss where you stand and what you need to do. The grades are going to be very important, though, right now. And so we want to make sure that you maintain those. Those will be the first hurdle getting into med school. Your extra and co-curricular activities will be the other thing that will make you competitive, but we will add that on in the next several years. Now, some things to keep in mind. Some people come to college and they decide this is what I want to do, and after some time here, they kind of change their mind. So if you are interested in biology, but you realize maybe I don't want to go to med school, it is fairly easy to change between some of our emphasis and start a new path. So the pre-health and biomedical, cell and molecular, and ecology and evolutionary emphases are very similar in the first 3 semesters, even 2 years. The secondary science teaching emphasis starts to diverge a little bit in the second semester with some different courses, and then applying for the PTEP program, which is going to be the education aspect of that degree. Another thing to keep in mind, you're going to start looking at your math courses. So biology requires calculus, or most of them require calculus, math 171. And so the normal progression for this is going to be algebra, trig, and then calc. Not everyone will necessarily be ready to go directly into calculus. So what you would need to do is take the ALEKS math placement test. This will give you a score that will tell you what is the appropriate course for you. The ALEKS can be taken a total of 5 times, and there's a little learning module in between each time you take it. So if you feel your score isn't representative of where you stand, do the learning module and see maybe you just needed a refresh, and they do see scores improve. So make sure you do that. If you come in with a prereq, it is possible that you can just go ahead and take the next level course. So if you came in with credit for algebra, math 124, it's possible you might be able to take the next course in that progression, which would either be math 125 or math 127. If you have difficulty getting into the course because of prereq errors when registering, you'll want to contact the math department to make sure that you can get in and they can do an override for you. If you are looking at repeating a course, please be sure to fill out the course replacement form ahead of the course drop date. So that's going to be next semester. You've registered for the course, fill out the form right away. I would say don't wait. And then that grade will replace whatever grade you have now. A couple things to keep in mind. One, if you're looking at going into a professional school, the professional schools will use every time you took that course in their GPA. So they will average the 2 courses. So for that, it might not be worth it. If you're concerned about other things though and you want to raise your GPA, definitely go ahead and do it. The other thing to keep in mind is whether or not your financial aid will cover that. So if you are doing a course repeat, check with your financial aid office if you're on financial aid, and make sure the repeated course will be covered by your financial aid package. Now, some organizations I want to discuss in the School of Biology. The Biology Student Association is a club that is open to absolutely anyone with an interest in biology. In the past, they've gone to wildlife sanctuaries, as well as done things such as picking up a park, gone hiking up in the mountains to do some mushroom hunting and have a nice picnic, things of that nature. The Tri Beta National Biology Honor Society is an organization that is open to students who have academically done well. There is a requirement for this organization, and so you must have a 3.0, so this would be something you'd look at joining after your first semester when you've obtained a GPA. The Pre-Health Professionals Club is an organization where you'll learn about the healthcare professions and opportunities in healthcare. In the past, they've invited doctors, past students who are now in med school, have taken field trips over to CSU to see the cadaver lab, and done things of that nature. So it's very beneficial for those students who are looking to go into a professional career. And then we also have the Student Leaf Association, which is a club that works to improve sustainability at UNC. You've probably seen some of this around the campus when you see some of our disposal bins and a little emblem on them with a leaf. That is the Student Leaf Association. SACNIS is another organization in biology, Society for the Advancement of Chicanos, Hispanics, and Native Americans in Science. Now, if you want more information about these organizations, I'd recommend looking at the link and going a little more in depth into those organizations. They'll also have contacts for those organizations, so you could talk to people and see what it's like. Now, some events upcoming in biology. In the spring, we do a chili cook-off. Typically, it's in February or March. So biology will do a chili cook-off where everyone enters their chilies and students can come and enjoy them, have a drink, their snacks, desserts. Another thing to be aware of is our Friday seminars. The School of Biology will invite a speaker in every Friday, and the speaker will present on their area of interests or their research. Some Fridays we also have grad students defending the work that they have done while at UNC. In order to see a list of all the seminars that will be taking place, if you click on the link, it'll show you the dates and who the person is and what their topic will be for that day. Now, as I said, this advising session is just going to be really for registration and getting your schedule put together for the spring semester. However, you are always open to come see us. If you have questions, if you want to figure out your path, if you want to know if you can do a study abroad or anything like that, reach out to us at any time. Here's a list of the individuals that are on the advising committee: Dr. Rob Reinsvold, Dr. Ann Hawkinson, Dr. Patrick Burns, Dr. Judy Leatherman, and then Frank Skufka. So if you have any questions outside this advising session, or you just need to get some advice on studying, anything of that nature, please reach out to us because we are here to help you and we do want to see you succeed. Well, thank you very much for listening to me talk, and now go ahead and schedule your advising appointment, and you'll see some information about who you'll be seeing along with where their office is, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. Take care.